Let me guess, you're either a brand new pet sitter and dog walker, or you're ready to take your pet sitting and dog walking business to the next level, and that's why you're researching certifications. If so, this is the video for you, because we're going to start with talking about what a pet sitting certification is and what it is not, and then we're going to talk about some of the reasons you may or may not want to get one of these certifications. And then we're going to wrap up with comparing some of the different certifications that are available for us pet sitters and dog walkers. If you don't know who I am, I'm Doug the Dog Guy. I'm the owner and founder of the award-winning Bad to the Bone Pet Care. We're a team of pet sitters and dog walkers servicing the majority of Northeast and Central Florida. We have officially been in business 10 years as of this month, which I'm super excited about. And I have personally used Time to Pet to manage my entire team and my entire business for over 5 years now. So I am really excited that they have asked me to come here to the Time to Pet YouTube channel and make these videos for you guys. If you missed my previous videos, I have made videos about the startup cost for pet sitting and dog walking businesses. I have made videos about insurance and many other topics here on the Time to Pet channel. So go check those out after you watch this video. And I have my YouTube channel, Doug the Dog Guy, which we will link down below, where I have over 200 videos covering anything and everything you would ever need to know about being a pet sitter, dog walker, and pet transporter. Before we get into this talk about pet sitter certifications, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. And I quickly want to say that if you are a pet sitter or dog walker and you're looking for a way to keep all of your clients' notes and instructions organized and consolidated, and you want a really quick and easy way to handle all of your scheduling and payments and be able to send your clients report cards with GPS tracking and timing at the end of every visit, you should head to timetopet.com/Doug to save 50% off of your first 4 months. Again, that is timetopet.com/Doug to save 50% off of your first 4 months. Let's first talk about what a certification is and what it is not, because they are commonly mistaken with licenses, but they are not the same thing. So a certification is issued by a professional organization, whereas a license is issued by the government, some government agency. And because of this, some counties and some states will require you to have certain licenses, whereas most certifications are not required. Before you even worry about getting a certification, you first need to go and get any licenses that may be required in your area. And I'll say that a lot of areas in the United States do not require any specific licenses to offer pet sitting and dog walking. However, some counties and some states do require some specific licenses, particularly if you're going to be offering pet transportation or pack walks, or really boarding in your home is a really common one to need a license for. So you can do a quick Google search for your county and the required licenses. And if you can't find the information there, I would recommend calling either your state's Division of Corporations or your local Small Business Administration. Now that you know the differences between certifications and licenses, and you've gotten any of the required licenses in your area, now you can think about getting a certification. And one of the reasons you may want to get a certification is because they really help differentiate you from your hobby fly-by-night pet sitters. What I mean by this is most professional organizations will have a list of kind of minimum requirements that you have to meet to be a member of their organization and to have their certification, which really helps you look more professional. And going through this certification process just really says to your clients and your potential clients that you take this seriously, you're in it for the long haul, and you are agreeing to uphold whatever these minimum requirements are. So it can be a really good look to your clients and your potential clients. Conversely to everything we just talked about, I do want to mention that you may not want to get one of these certifications if it's something that your clients and potential clients won't care about. I've been in business for over 10 years now, and one of the main things I've learned over the years is that before you make any changes or any major decisions within your business, you really need to put yourself in the shoes of your clients and of the people that you are trying to attract, and really think about what they are going to feel and what they are going to think when they see this certification or when they see that you don't have this certification. And just to kind of go on a little bit further from that, I will say that you really need to outline who your ideal client is. And I have made videos about that over on my YouTube channel. And I will say that if you are purposefully trying to attract families who would not care about you having a certification, I would highly urge you to head over to my website, dougthedogguy.co, that's .co, and submit the Coaching with Doug form so that we can get on a Zoom call and really dig into what you are doing and see if there might be a little bit better path forward for you. Now that we've covered some of the broad stuff, let's assume that you have decided to get one of these certifications. So we got to talk about what the differences are. I'll tell you, there are a lot of certifications out there, but the two big ones, the two most common and most widely recognized certifications for us pet sitters are through the NAPS organization and the PSI organization. NAPS is the National Association of Professional Pet Sitters, and PSI is Pet Sitters International. Both of these organizations have been around for many, many years and are widely recognized and respected among most pet professionals. And that being said, the NAPS certification has you go through an actual course online. They give you 6 months to complete this course. However, it usually only takes a couple of weeks. And then you pass a test. You have to get at least a 75 on the test at the end of this course. And then you have to renew the certification every 3 years. And you can renew the certification either by paying for and taking the test again, or you have to complete 30 hours of continuing education credits. Now that's the NAPS certification. So the PSI certification is really very similar. However, they don't have you go through a full course. Instead, they supply you with a big study guide. It's a really long, lengthy, in-depth PDF that covers everything you will need to know to pass their test. And they require that you get a minimum grade of 80 on the test. And just like NAPS, their certification is good for 3 years, and you can renew it either by taking the test again or by completing 30 continuing education hours. Both of these certifications and the course from NAPS and the study guide from PSI cover pretty much anything and everything you could think to encounter as a pet sitter and dog walker, really primarily focusing on the health and well-being of the most common pets that we would be caring for, so dogs and cats primarily. On the subject of continuing education, this is something that I was really worried about when I was deciding whether or not to get certified. I was asking myself, where will I even find the opportunities to get these continuing education hours? And then if I can find the opportunities, will I even have time to complete them? But I can tell you that luckily, both of these organizations, NAPS and PSI, offer plenty of opportunities throughout the year to get your CEU hours through webinars, through big in-person conferences that they host, and other opportunities like that. And I will tell you that I have a course that is for people that want to hire and grow a team of pet sitters and dog walkers. My course is called the Positive Hiring Course, and I cover everything that you need to know to transition from being a solo pet sitter and dog walker to making your very first hires and then scaling your team from there. And my course actually includes 5 continuing education hours for the PSI certification. So if you head to my website, dougthedogguy.co, and then click on the hiring course button, you can enroll there. And then once you complete the course, I will issue you a certificate of completion, and then you can send that over to Pet Sitters International, and they will add those 5 hours to your certification. One notable difference between NAPS and PSI is that NAPS is a non-profit organization, whereas PSI is a for-profit business. And I can tell you that there are some pretty obvious pros and cons on both sides of this. However, they are both really great organizations that are ran by really wonderful people. And I myself have been a proud member of both organizations for many, many years. And Time to Pet is a proud supporter and sponsor of both of these organizations. NAPS and PSI are not the only organizations that offer certifications for us as pet sitters and dog walkers. There's a lot of other options out there. There's the petsittercourse.com who offers a certification. I will say that that one is not as widely known or as widely recognized as NAPS or PSI, but it's also much newer, so who knows where it could lead in the future. I personally am certified through Pro Pet Hero in pet first aid and CPR. So this is not specifically a pet sitter certification. It's something that's open to any pet professional. And I am also fear-free certified. You know, I think for any pet professional, it is really important for us to be able to handle any medical emergencies that may come our way. And it's really important for us to be able to protect the mental and emotional well-being of the pets in our care. So that's why I have those 2 certifications. And outside of that, you know, you can become a certified professional dog trainer. You can become a certified groomer. And there are a lot of other certifications out there. So just be sure to do your research before you enroll. If you would like more information about pet sitter certifications, we will put the link to the Time to Pet blog post covering all of this in detail down in the description below, as well as the links to all of the certifications that we talked about in today's video. Big thank you to Time to Pet for having me on for another video. I have so much fun making these videos for Time to Pet, and it really is such an honor that they trust me to make these videos for them. And if you, as a pet business owner and as a pet sitter and dog walker, are struggling to keep all of your clients' notes and instructions organized and consolidated, and you want a faster and easier way to handle your scheduling and your payments, and you want to be able to send your clients report cards at the end of all of your visits, Time to Pet is the only software that I recommend. And I'm not saying that because they asked me to make this video. I'm not saying that as a paid sponsor or anything. I use Time to Pet for my own pet sitting and dog walking business. I've used it for over 5 years to manage my team of 31 employees. And it has been a game changer for us. I used other softwares before Time to Pet. I tried operating my business without any software many, many years ago. And Time to Pet is the only software that I recommend. So on that note, if you would like to try out Time to Pet, you can head to timetopet.com/Doug to save 50% off of your first 4 months. Again, that is timetopet.com/Doug to save 50% off of your first 4 months. With that, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our future content. And remember to stay positive.